Hey everybody, I am going to do some work on my tie rods today on this Ford Bronco. If you've seen if you probably have, if you've been doing some research, you've seen the pictures of or videos of the Broncos that where the wheels, both wheels are out pointed in opposite directions. Well, if you don't know, guy, BroncBuster has had his Bronco for a very long time and tested it in many different settings. I guess he does a lot of rock crawling and stuff, but he has found and actually got engineers and made products and braces for the tie rods to fix them. So that they don't break. I'm not a fan of carrying a bunch of tie rods with me in the field and getting out and maybe in the middle of some mud or in a real bad situation on the side of a hill or something, or mountain or whatever, and then having to get out and take apart my tie rods and put new tie rods on. So I'm going to beef mine up now with his products, and I will show them to you. And let's see, I've already taken the tire off and got my Bronco jacked up. Well, of course I had to jack it up first and took the tire off, but the tie rods, I'll put a link to his video in the description. And but the tie rods have been breaking right here and up in the assembly up there. Forgot what you call it. They've been breaking in the shaft. Now he has 40s on his, which makes this angle more, I think. The problem with it breaking up in there is maybe because of this angle is increased a whole lot more when you're I've got 35s on mine. But I am going to go ahead and fix mine up anyway in both places. That way, hopefully, I will never have problems with it. Hey everybody, we are going to be installing. Harley's has to join. She's going to help the mechanic. I am in no way a mechanic. We are going to be installing the BroncBuster tie rod brace. I'm not sure if they give this a name. And also the bushing for to help from the tie rods breaking or failing. This piece goes up into at the end where it connects to the shaft. I keep forgetting what you call that, but it goes around the shaft that comes out of the mechanism where the tie rod connects to the truck. But anyway, that holds it in place for when you have a vehicle that's lifted more, the tie rod ends up like this at that type of angle instead of the way it should be. So they've BroncBuster guy Tyler Mason tested these a lot, and he found that what will happen is when the front wheels get spinning, you've got them locked in, whether it's in mud or going up a mountain or whatever, and whenever they catch dry ground or whatever, they won't come in, and what happens, it pushes that tie rod up in here and it breaks up in the assembly. And this piece that they designed will fix that. And again, he's tested this stuff over and over. And then down where the where this tie rod connects is the other break point. And I think that's a EFS thing. So, but anyway, so that brace is going to go here. The other piece is going to go up in there in the assembly, up in there in the where it connects to the shaft. So again, I am no mechanic. Here's some of the tools that you will need. I am told there, he's got a video on this, which you can see. And this piece, before we go any further, this piece here is just going on the driver's side. It's not needed on the passenger side. Just a heads up, I bought 2 of these. And I emailed after I read the instructions and everything and figured it out that I had it wrong. I only needed 1. I called, or I emailed BroncBusters, and Tyler Mason called me actually, and he sent me a return label for the other one. So this is you just need 1 of these. And then you will want to put these on both sides. So, and I found out too that they provide a affiliate a link. So I got a link from them for you guys. I'll put it in the description below for these parts. And I'll get a little, I don't even know how much it is, but I'll get a little bit for it. It'll help me out with some extra cash for doing these videos and stuff. So I would appreciate it if you decide you want to put these on to use my link. So I am going to take a little break here and then get started, and I'll come back with you. Okay. Again, I am not a mechanic. The first thing we have to take off is this. And it should be pretty easy. I know some of you probably, if you went and looked up the price of these fix items, you probably could say that I can buy 2 tie rods for that price. Well, yeah, but my whole thing is I don't want to break down. I'm out there having fun. I don't want to have to worry about buy tie rods and then have to stop in the middle of a run and fix a tie rod. So I'd rather have it working perfectly without having to stop and fix something. So that's just me. You may enjoy getting in the mud and stuff. And now we take this brass hammer . Okay, I hit a button. I don't know what I did. I wish I knew. We're going to take that, so I don't know if you've heard or not, so I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to take this clamp right here off. There's a piece on top that I'm going to hammer off, and hopefully it'll come off. take a screwdriver up on the piece. Get a long enough screwdriver. That one's too short. Here's one. Put it on the piece. Just use my hammer. Let's move this over here where you guys can see me. So I'm going in there on that piece. Hey, came right off. See? All right. So pull this back. If I do tear something up, I'll have to call a wrecker, I guess. But he's got, like I said, he has a video that makes it look pretty simple anyway. Of course, nothing is really simple. There we go. All right, now, oh shoot. This we've got to get a wrench around and loosen that up. So let's see. I hope you guys can see that. He uses a wrench that he got from Harbor Freight. I got one of them, but this one I found in my tools that works. Has to get a little better leverage on it. All right, this is the only spot I can get it. Oh, praise right, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. All right. Now we just take this part off. Just turn it. Okay, now we're going to turn the wheel all the way to the passenger side. All right. All right. You can see here, there's a black ring in there that we have to take out. And if you can see, it's black all the way around, and on the edges there's 3 places where it's got an opening. We got to kind of crush those edges down and then pull it out. So we'll take a screwdriver in there. I don't know if I can get this camera up here where you can see that or not. See. Yeah. But I don't know if I can work on it. Let's see. Alright. So we gotta go up in here and crush. Well, I hit the hole. There we go. I don't know why you do this, but evidently you need to, according to the video. I'm just kind of getting on top of it and twisting. Doesn't seem to be doing very well. One of these little tools is handy to have to get in there and get this piece. Supposedly, this is supposed to be easy, but I didn't really crush those ends very good. A smaller screwdriver. Alright, that smaller screwdriver did a better job, I think. Okay, this is going, oh, there it goes. All right, that piece is out. Okay, I'm gonna use some of this grease. Put on there. Put on the inside. I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not. All right, now supposedly there's you see the oblong up here on the left-hand corner? This has an oblong piece, so that's going to fit like that. And they're a bit too easy. Now this tool comes with the kit, and you're supposed to have to tap this in. This one seems to be fitting pretty good. Ow! Hit the edge of my finger. I'm going to cut that out of the video. Well, let's see. No, I don't think I'm far enough. Oh, there it goes. You definitely feel it when it hits back in there. Just a couple more taps. He said you'd have to hit it pretty hard. Alright, I'm just going to tap it a few more times. But it did it when I hit it that one time. Oh, I can feel it going more. It definitely went more. All right, hopefully this comes through on the video okay. That definitely went in there more. Okay. Oh Lord, where is that piece? Here it is. This piece is supposed to fit in there now. And it went in there, I don't tap it, but I heard it click. All right. That should be it. Now, before I put the tie rod, well, no, I can't put this brace on there because this will need to be down. So I need to pull. I need to turn. Well, I can't set it up there. I need to turn my wheel. Back out now. Go ahead and turn it out some more. All right, I think the important thing here is to make sure you don't cross thread this when you go back on here. Feels like it's going on there pretty good. Okay, yep, that's it. Now I've got to tighten that back down. Come on. Let's see. See, righty tighty. So this way. Oh. Tighten this down a little more. Yeah. There we go. Oh. I want to get this as tight as I can. Tell you what, I've got a bigger wrench. I'm gonna go get it. I am back. Got a Mac Daddy wrench. I'm on the parts. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Been in the shaft. We got to say that's good enough. Yep. That's good enough. All right, now I have to push this on back here. Tell you what, I think now I need to turn the wheel the other way. Back toward the passenger side. just a little bit. Oh yeah. All right, that fits on there now. What I want to do, this clamp comes with it, so, oh god. See, I gotta loosen this thing. In his videos, he says you would need to get one of these clamps, which you can. They're not very expensive, but the package I ordered had one in it, so. Just thread it in there. This is going to make it easy. If we ever do have to replace a tie rod, this is in the field. And if you're not going to beef this up, I would suggest breaking this clamp that's on here off while you're at home or in your garage and putting one of these clamps on, or carrying some of these with you maybe. Tighten this down. All right. Oh. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this back together. So when I put that brace on there, I'll have it in the right place. I need to turn the wheel out a little bit. That's too much. This is when you need a second person. Well, I forgot. I can move that. You can move this instead of having to turn the wheel. Just take it by hand and move it. Again, I'm not a mechanic. Now, when we're tightening this up, he said this one may move, so we may need to get an 8. I think that's an 8mm. Not moving. Yep, starting to move. Yep. All right. So this is 21mm. This, I believe, is an 8. So you'll need to get those. Yep. You need to have that, and you'll need to have the crescent wrench to do this, righty-tighty. One of these will come in handy. I'm hoping you guys can see this. Move it back a little bit. I don't know what torque specs these are and all that. So this is actually 22mm, but it's a little bit big, but it's worked for me. That's about the torque it is, I think. All right, back together. Now we need Allen wrenches. Put this brace on here. Now heads up too on this. Now you can buy these Allen wrench things for pretty dirt cheap. And you're just going to need one of them. There's two different size screws on this. Small one is obviously one's longer than the other one, and so when you put this on, you see the inside of it. You'll see how to put it on once you get yours going, but obviously, which side, here's your test, which side does the longer screws go in? Okay, but just make sure you check. Because I'm going to give you a hint. I put this on the other side already and I messed up. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so this is kind of just going to go around. Oh, wait a minute. This piece right here. Let's get back on. Actually, no. We're waiting to do that after we get this on because we're going to pull that gasket back down. So this fits right in here and the BroncBuster goes to the front. Okay. There's going to be, and it doesn't, you just got to get it to where it fits the best right in here. This is the break point right here in the thread, so we're splicing this basically. Now people say, well, you're just moving the break point. Well, maybe we are, but okay. It's going to be a little bit separation, but you want to get it even through there. See, if I pull it down here, it gets in this curve, so you want to have it up just above that curve, and then it kind of, because if you don't, look, see how at the top it's wider or tighter than it is at the bottom. If you come up here, it's straight all the way up and down, and now you can just put your nuts in, and the longer ones go at the top. I'm sure there's a tool that makes this easier, but I don't have said tool, and I am not going to go out and buy them. Usually whenever I do anything like this, I ending up buying tools. You guys know how it is. Get started on a project, especially nowadays. You got to buy all standard, and then once you get all standard, I mean, you got all different heads on screws and bolts, and you get all those tools, and you got to get metric, which I know some of you are not going to like me saying it, but I wish we'd just go to all metric. Metric is so much easier than trying to figure out what a 1/16 plus 5/32 is. When you can go 2.3 millimeters plus 4.2 or something, and you can add that up real quick. That's my rant today. But it's not. I remember one time, a long time ago, I think it was when Carter was president. Some of you may not even know who Carter is, But he, at one time, was going, or somebody, one of the presidents was going to make everything metric. And they came out with some metric kilometer speed limit signs. I remember those, and that didn't last too long. But the rest of the world is metric. We are still hanging out with our 6/15ths, or no, that's not even 5/16, 1 5/16 inches plus 4 3/32 inches. What is that? I'll get these in, and then I'll start tightening them down, and I'll cut this video off for a minute until I get these tight. Okay, let me shut this off and I'll tighten these down. I'm going to tighten them down just with this little Allen wrench here. All right, it's on there. That didn't take long at all. You see, there is supposed to be a little slight opening there to, where you put it to allow water in and out. And that's on. I pulled this back down, got it close as I could. But everything's back together. That was, for a non-mechanic dude, that was pretty simple. Now, I didn't put any Loctite on these. I don't know. I don't think he didn't say anything about that. And of course, I didn't read the instructions, but I don't have instructions for that one. But anyway, I'm going to watch it, and I can come back. It'd be easy to crawl up under here and tighten them down if they've come loose, and if they have, I'll put some Loctite on them then. But right now, I just got them as tight as I can get them. So, pretty simple. Now I don't have to worry about my tie rods breaking while I'm out in the field. I still may buy a couple of extra ones. The problem right now is you can't get any parts for Broncos, so that's another thing for you guys who want to just carry extras with you. But this weekend, taking this out, so I wanted to be prepared. There is one other thing I think I am going to put on. I will, I don't know if I'm going to do that right now or not. If I do, it'll be another video. If not, I think I may wait till after I go for four-wheeling this weekend. But I will be recording all of that. The girls won't go with me this time, and the wife are going. We're going to camp for a couple days, going down to Alabama, Cullen, Alabama, to the Stony, something OHV park with the E3 Off-Road Association. So I'll be recording all that, but I hope, when we get to where the sun is not, I hope that this helps you guys in some way. I know with the video that he has, again, I'm going to put the link to his video on how to install this in the description, but he didn't go into as much detail as I did here. So hopefully this helps you see how to take these parts off. It was really easy if you got the right tools. I mean, really some basic tools even. So what else? Yeah, I'll have in the description as well, I'll have a link to the parts. If you would please use my link so I can get some extra cash for for what I'm doing, helping you guys out. So, all right, well, please like, if you got something out of the video, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get more and more content as it comes through. Thanks a lot. Bye.